It's different in some ways, but you know, you're really just getting back to football, and you know, the excitement's all still there, and you know, I feel a lot more comfortable this year as opposed to last. But you know, everyone's just real excited to be back.
What does it mean to be a captain this year?
Oh, it means a great deal to me. It's something I don't take lightly at all. You know, it means a great deal to me to be named captain, and you know, I know that there's a responsibility that comes with it, and I'm not going to take it lightly.
Coach Riley mentioned leadership being one of the big question marks over the past couple of years. Do you feel like that's your role to take on this year?
Yeah, I think, you know, leadership's something that, you know, you're not appointed. I mean, I was appointed captain, but I think it's something that you have to kind of become. You know, no one's going to just say, oh, this guy's a leader, and then suddenly he is. It's something that, you know, you kind of prove to your teammates, you prove to the rest of the team, you know, through the course of the season and practice. And I think, you know, being named a captain is a big part of it, but I think that there's a long way to go.
How much of a factor is leadership in changing the attitude around here? You saw the defense broke, they said Rose Bowl. I mean, what's the goal of this camp?
I mean, the goal of this camp is to get ready for our first game. You know, a lot of it this week is just install, kind of working on the details, getting our plays in. But you know, the goal of camp is to get ready for the games, and you know, our first game is Nicholls State, so that's what we're focused on.
Would you change in your mindset, kind of like, hey, we're going to surprise some people?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I mean, we were saying last night the goal is to win the Pac-12 and to win the Rose Bowl. But you know, as it should be. It should never be anything else. But that being said, we know it's a tough task, but we feel like we're up to it, and we know that every week's going to be a battle, and you know, we don't take it lightly, but we know that that's the challenge ahead of us, and we want to, you know, be up to it.
Does the team think back to August last year and the preparations leading into that opener, and taking the steps necessary not to have that happen again? Is that actively thought about?
I think the approach, just the whole offseason, you know, since our last season ended, has just been we're going to do everything we possibly can to get better. You know, every day since last season ended has just been, our focus has been getting better. I don't think it's something that suddenly starts just because we're in fall camp. I think it's something that's, you know, we've had all off season, and you know, it certainly carries over into this. And now, you know, that we're actually practicing, it's a little different. But I think that you know, the focus is just do everything we can. You know, that's all we can do. We can work as hard as we can to get better. That's what we're trying to do.
What's the thing you want to change most or get better at in terms of being a quarterback?
I'd say accuracy and decision making. I think, you know, that's you know, what anyone can get better at that, and I certainly have a long way to go in those things. I think footwork is another thing I want to work on, but you know, I think I'm coming along in all those things. But you know, like I said, there's a long way to go, and I know that, and I'm going to continue to work to get better at those things.
As a starting quarterback, talk about the responsibility you're taking on to bring the Beavers back to where they belong.
Well, I think, you know, bringing the Beavers back, that's a team effort. I don't think, you know, there's no one guy that does that. But I think, you know, I just want to play my part in it, and you know, as a quarterback, you know, be a leader for the team, you know, kind of keep our tempo up, make good decisions with the ball. But I think, you know, bringing the Beavers back, you know, you can't really say that's one guy's job. That's the entire team, and I think the whole team is kind of assuming that, and we want to do that.
Sean, how does your mindset change this year coming into fall camp as the main guy, and how much will that pay dividends throughout the season, a whole fall camp, knowing that, hey, this is my team?
I don't think the mindset changes much. I think you know, our focus every day is just to do everything we can to improve each day. I'd say the one thing that has changed is just the comfort level. You know, just with a year playing under my belt, you know, just another year on campus. But I would say the mindset doesn't change much.
Sean, what about you've had this summer and today? Young players are going to have to play a big role for you guys. Who have you seen that really has impressed you so far?
Well, the young guys have been out working with all the other older veterans in the summer. You know, they all look impressive. I was really impressed with Isaac today, going with the ones at center. You know, he jumped right in and did great. You know, I think Malik did good. I think Chris Brown did good. I think, you know, with all the young guys, it's just they got to learn the playbook. They're all physically ready. You know, they're all that, and I think that they're just going to come along with time, and they'll all be a big piece of next season.
How important is developing that chemistry between you and Isaac, him just coming in his first year?
Yeah, I think you know, it's very important. A lot of it's just the QB center exchange. I know he has a lot to do with the calls on the offensive line, so he's doing that with them. But like I said, the young guys have been here in the summer working with the older players, and you know, he's certainly been around the offensive linemen and us, getting snaps, you know, just on our own. So you know, I think we've already started, but today was a big step, being our first fall practice.
Your answers have gotten longer, maybe progressively over the years since last year. Is that a concerted effort on your part? Is that a natural progression? Is that part of being a captain?
I would say just the comfort level, like a lot of my other answers, just an increased comfort level.
So nothing purposely that you've done as far as being a captain in a stepped up role?
Did you practice in the off season?
Yeah, I stood in front of the mirror. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, I mean, you know, being a captain, you're kind of appointed as a leader of the team by your teammates. You know, I'm just, with you guys, I'm just trying to answer them honestly, and I know you guys got a job to do, and I'm just trying to help you guys out. And I know the fans are big; they want to know what's going on. I'm just, you know, trying to be open for them.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Sean.